Hi, I'm Childa Bones, and this is yet another tutorial on the great Goddess Baba Yaga. So I'm doing some tutorials on different aspects of working with Baba Yaga because I've worked with her for a very long time, and it's all very exciting because I think that it would be nice for people to know about some more in-depth aspects of how to work with Baba Yaga. She's a little known goddess really, apart from being shoved in the forest and made out in children's stories to be the wicked witch of the forest. So today I want to talk about in this tutorial about what Baba Yaga can help us with sex magic. Now, I've made a joke earlier in some of my other tutorials that Baba Yaga's sex magic's like Tantra for one, and it certainly is, not in a Tantra way because Baba Yaga is, I've not done Tantra, so I can't speak about Tantra, but Baba Yaga certainly is about cultivating sexual energy to heal, clear and restore the self. So this is about working not with another in sexual magic, which is more the Red Mother's way, and a lot of other god forms obviously as well do sex magic with other people. Sorry, you as the person having the healing and working with another and co-joining magical energy with a partner. So Baba's all about doing it just with the self. There's lots of reasons why that Baba's great for doing that, and there's lots of reasons why people would choose to do that, and certainly they can be different for different people, and I think it would be wrong to say it would be just because someone had intimacy issues that they weren't safe or didn't feel trusting enough to be with another, because they had stuff to heal around their sex and sexuality. That is one very important reason why you could do sex for one with Baba Yaga and be restored and have healing. The other is other different reasons and different aspects of our lives mean that it's appropriate as well. And certainly if you want, and you haven't worked sex magic before and you want to know how to work with sex magic in a way to have dominate your own field and clear your own energy lines, then I absolutely recommend working with Baba Yaga for that. So one thing, if we stick with Baba Yaga's tidal river of magic, which is this amazing tangerine in colour that floods the consciousness, the third eye runs through you, or you could see it as a wall in front of you that comes to you. There's different ways of perceiving this energy. So you sing to Baba with earnest, you call Baba Yaga, you invite her to dinner. In my other tutorials I talk about how to invite Baba into your life. You could just say her name repetitively, and so if you follow some of the other tutorials rather than me repeating how to invite Baba, it might be easier. So so we've got this great wild hag in the forest with immense power for soul retrieval, for self-acceptance, for wild joy. Okay, so on this basis of self-acceptance we have the freedom of not holding ourselves back. We have this power that has come to us from people, places and things where we lost our power in our lives. We've tracked our timeline with Baba Yaga for soul retrieval. She's washed the soul fragments back to us through her tangerine energy. It absorbed in us, and when we have fulfilled a certain quota of our power and we feel, actually, do you know what, now when I connect Baba I just feel this wild ecstatic joy rather than having to do work about getting power back. You can reach a kind of probably a summit maybe in parts of our lives where we can stop maybe digging drains, doing hard work, and then it can become like the ecstasy of a certain point, and maybe we dig drains again and we get more power back, and we do it in increments, and this is the journey of life. It's not all wine and song, is it? It's a mixture of all sorts, and all of it's beautiful. So we're with the river of power, and we've restored some of our power, and we're feeling really good, we're feeling really integrated, and then the Baba comes and we think, or we think actually we'd like to use the sexual magic and in a more joyous, ecstatic way to work with Baba Yaga. So she comes, and we see the colour and of this brilliant tangerine, this burnt orange with this red, this very, very vivid, visceral, powerful energy. It is gigantic tide of magical energy, and in it is sexual ecstasy, and mainly for the self, and we ride this power by polishing the diamond. Okay, so we're thinking of the yoni, and I don't know how much I can say on YouTube for content, but if we go for the yoni and we're thinking the four corners, okay, so if we are in the our web of life, okay, our own matrix, and we think of 4 access points, okay, and so these are what we're going to tramp, or this is what we're going to trace with Baba Yaga's energy. We polish the diamond, sure you all know what that means, with Baba Yaga. We do this in the tidal joy of the tangerine, or we call Baba, feel a shift in our consciousness, know she's here. We start polishing the diamond until we're flooded with tangerine. This is going to happen in different states of our mind. One day it might be one way, one day it might be the next. For your own experience it might be slightly different, but I always have the Baba and the tangerine, and then over the years of working with her it all came together, you know, it all floods in together at once. But you know, it's your own journey, and your way will be right for you, and what I'm doing is great for me, and you may have aspects of this, or you could generally follow a sketch of what I'm doing, but your own experience will be authentic to you. So you're this huge gigantic river of tangerine, you're on it now, okay, so you're polishing the diamond. The polishing's not finished, you're just polishing, you're communing with this God. And what you do when you track one of the access points, okay, it can be past, present, as above, below, future. It can be those things. I don't want to put in people's mind a rigid formula. We're all doing stuff differently, okay? I believe that we're amazing beings, all of us as individuals. Our signature energy dictates that we all have our own history, and we all know what's going on, really. I'm giving you pointers, okay? You can't really get it too wrong here. You're guided by an amazing, caring, safe force here. In this domain of sex magic, you are. What you're going to do is you're going to be guided by Baba Yaga of where to put the polishing diamond energy you're raising. It can go in any direction, it can go in all directions. At the start, I'd say go in one direction until you know what tracking does, okay? Or tramping. You go up one of the, let's say we're going up, I don't know why, just we are. Say we're going to go up the chord of our web of life, okay, so we're in our own matrix, we're going to go up the chord with Baba Yaga, so we're going to go straight up with polishing the diamond, raising the energy. Baba is guiding us as an amazing force that she is, and you'll see where the energy in the tangerine colour is going, and it's pretty incredible. You see situations flick off like fleas, if you like, off, and sometimes it gets stuck, and Baba will assist you in unblocking channels, okay? This can go in all the directions that I said. It can also go real, kind of global, I guess, because it can go out all of the web that you're in as well, like a spider's web. It can just keep going out and go as far as you can. I mean, this isn't about polishing the diamond really quickly, okay? This is actually about raising the power and riding it as long as you can, because you're doing the work with your own sexual energy. You're clearing yourself, and this is how Baba's doing it. I don't work with Baba in a way that's about necessarily clearing chakras. It's not about so much this. I find just being in Baba's presence kind of pops things anyway, you know. This is about like this is trance work. This is magical path working of trance work to heal and clear, restore and empower and transform your life. The whys and wherefores are the things that are flicking off, or the blocks, and maybe something needs repairing. You're doing it with her, but you're directing your magical consciousness with polishing the diamond and you're tapped in on that level into the tidal joy and ecstasy, which is her tidal river of tangerine energy, and you're using it to clear the way, okay? It transforms, it heals backwards and forwards in time. If you don't believe in past and future, and you believe all is now, same stuff, you know, all's now, fine, you're doing that, you're transforming, you're having a great time, by the way, and it's the ecstasy of the self. Clear that, see how you feel, thank the Baba, and, you know, and when you get to the point of finishing polishing the diamond, just let it all reverberate, is that the word, outwards, and then you come back to the self, and then you close down from the ritual and you thank Baba. And I would say with that, when you're working on that level with that amount of magic and you're doing that much kind of profound change, what you want to do is you want to start anchoring in 3D reality, so in physical reality. So what we don't do is we don't kind of like do that 3 times a day and go hard out for a week. It's too much, okay? You need to actually really integrate workings like this. You need to feel very much that you've grounded afterwards at any point. Even if it takes you a couple of hours, it doesn't matter. Just get back into 3D reality, because that's what we're doing. We're living in 3D reality. Get back here. Sort out integrated spaces of time. Get on with your life. You can still honor Baba and give her the flowers and the feeding and have fun with her and feel joy. And then go back and do it again if you want to. Okay, what I'm saying is you don't do it once and expect your whole life to be transformed. You give it some dedication, but you don't do it all the time and go hard out. Things really do, and especially with Baba's energy. I can't emphasize this enough. When you're working with soul retrieval and you're working with clearing your access points and your matrix and the web of life, please, please, please just integrate it a bit before you redo it, okay? Because stuff builds up on ether and it can just come out and smash through reality, and that can be really beautiful. But I always say, you know, we're not here for the light show. You know, we're here to integrate real change and transformation. Light shows can end up, you know, making us a bit cuckoo bananas. We don't want cuckoo bananas here, do we? Not really, no. We want to have a good time, we want to be happy, we want to be joyous, and we want to be, you know, just celebrating life and feeling really good about ourselves. And we do that in an integrated way. And Baba's energy is not dangerous, but it's bloody hell, it's powerful, okay? So just give yourself breathers in between working. That comes to the end of this Baba Yaga tutorial, so I hope you found that really helpful. Hail to Baba Yaga!